Today's programming is brought to you by ENG Lending. Whether you're buying a new home or refinancing one, let ENG Lending be in your corner for all your residential home financing needs. Call Ryan Jett at 502-303-3671. That's 502-303-3671. Let him put you on the path to the right home mortgage for you and your family. Also, A&A Medical Supply. Let their team of highly skilled occupational therapists and adaptive technology professionals help you with your seating and powered mobility needs. A&A Medical Supply is here to increase your independence in the home and the community. Whether you need an ultra-lightweight manual wheelchair or a full rehab power chair with alternative drives, call our friends Ryan and Katie Rose at A&A Medical and let them take care of you.
On today's episode, we're going to discuss our picks, as well as last week's episode, which we went 10 of 11 on our picks.
Boom, 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 boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom.
boom.
And then we're also going to give our picks for night races.
This is the Off Track Podcast.
Woo! Welcome back, guys.
Episode 2. Lots of constructive criticism. It was needed.
A little too much criticism, actually, if I'm being completely honest.
But we had fun, so we're back here again. Last day of the Churchill Downs meet. And
yeah, one thing we didn't get criticized on was the picks, though, the horse racing picks. I mean, we got Sammy, you got thin hair. Mitch, take your glasses off. Sammy, stop touching your face.
Mitch, don't be monotone.
Yeah, but nobody said anything about our picks because we went 10 for 11 winners.
Boom. But humble brag. So tonight's picks for night racing, which is Decades Night.
And you may be asked why I'm wearing this hat. I chose the decade of the 1770s when the Navy was first established.
And I refuse to confide in and dress to this bullshit theme. Decades is the entire time.
It might as well be years.
Or
months,
just time in existence. You don't have a specific
be more
decade.
Specific.
Yeah, I'm going to dress up in 1330s decade, right. BC, for the King Tut.
King Tut, yeah. Or Cleopatra. I'm more of a Cleopatra.
Just a ridiculous. Get more precise with that, Churchill. Race number 1. I like Parlor a lot.
I'm going to agree with you as well. He's gotten better every race, the past 5 races.
Yeah, there's only 6 horses to pick from. Not a lot of value in this race, but he is one of the best horses in my opinion. His last 3 races were all graded stakes races, which are the best races in horse racing. Before that, he won his race as well. 2-1 Julian Leperoux aboard.
I like Chief Know-It-All, the 5. I think it's a cool name. And he's gotten a lot better. He's gotten one bad race. You can just throw that one out. Let's go with Chief Know-It-All.
And I also like 6, Royal by Nature. He's gotten better the last 2 starts.
Royal Mitch, old Queen Mitch over here.
And
yeah, Royal by Nature. That's what you are. I can see why you picked that.
Royal by Nature. He's gotten better last 2 times out. Irish horse on the turf, I believe.
Yeah, the first 4 races are just whatever. Kind of like last week's episode. The first 4 races, go ahead and have an extra beer in the parking lot if you want to.
Race number 2. Sammy, who you like here?
I like Egyptian. Again, great name. Got lost by a neck last time out. Has James Graham on him. Great jockey. In the past 6 races, he's been in the 80s speed rating, which, for you guys who don't know what a speed rating is, they judge speed ratings on each race determined by what class they're in, what other horses are in the race, and anything really above 80 is really good. So this horse has been really consistent. So I'm going to go with the 3 and the 6 as well. Flashy Jewel. If you throw his second to last race out, which was in sloppy mud, he's a very consistent horse. Been in the high 80s, actually. And Corey Linery's the leading jockey at Churchill, so let's go with 6.
I like Flashy Jewel as well with Egyptian. Both of those horses are the fastest horses in the race, as Sammy mentioned, but they also set the pace, which basically means they're going to go right out for the lead. And my favorite horses are ones that go straight for first.
Got to get
it first all the way.
Right. Moving on to the third race. This is a $20,000 claimer. Again, nothing too fancy, you know. I'm gonna go with the 5. Crack Your Whip. You know. Yeah, who sings that song? Devo.
Devo, yeah.
Devo. Crack Your Whip. I'm gonna go with that one. Also 7, Miss Coco, and the 8, Delusional KK. He's ran this distance 16 times and has hit the board 14. So
yeah,
I like that one.
That's a good pick. We saw Delusional KK win its last time out at Churchill, but it is taking a big jump in class along with all these other horses, with the exception of 3, who I also like, Slam Chowder.
Ooh,
pretty cool name.
That's a dope name.
But it's the only one taking
Chowder.
a significant drop in class, which basically means it's been running for races of about 40,000, and before that racing 62,000, $75,000 races. And this one's just a 30,000 race. So only horse really taking a drop might play that one as well.
It's like going from the honor system down to the low grade reading level. So it's taking a big drop in class. This one is a tough race. Maiden special weight. This is for all the young horses. Not a lot of experience in this race.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the 2, 5, 7. The 2 is Memories of Mom. The 5 is Bodie's Valentine out of Bodymeister,
who I also like in that race. 5.
You may remember him from the Derby, lost by about a half length. And then the 7, Tis My Lady. No particular reason on Tis My Lady. Just seems like a consistent horse that might hit the board.
I like the one horse as well, Donna Spay, if that's how you pronounce it.
Spa. It's Donna Spa.
It has gotten progressively better. I mean, it started out pretty badly with a 6th place finish by 17th lengths, but then it progressively got better. And its last time out was its best race. It lost by a head at the same distance on the turf. So I also like 1, Donna Spay, as well.
Getting better, too. Getting better. You want to move on to 5th?
Let's do it.
This one starts the Pick 6 carryover, which, if nobody hits it during Dollar Beers night, it's going to be well over 200,000. And keep this in mind.
No, it won't be.
You don't think so?
No. It'll probably be around 150,000.
It'll be 150,000. And they have to give it away, though, was what I was getting to the point. Churchill Downs can't keep that money. They got to give it to everybody, so you might as well bet the Pick 6 starting in the 5th race on Friday night. I'm going to go with the 2-6-12 in the 5th. Fat Daddy, a.k.a. Big Cat, shout out. Fat Daddy had a great time out last time, won by 5 lengths. Love the name. Again, big name guy. We're going to go with the 6 as well. That's our guy, because he is our guy in this race. And I'm also going to go with the 12, Caniform, out of Michael Maker trainer. Gotten better the last 2 times out and won by a length last time. So I'm going to go with the 2-6-12.
I like the 12 as well. As Sammy mentioned, it won its last time out, and its only race at Churchill Downs it won. A horse that I would add is also Spicoli for some value, the 8 horse. It is taking a little bit of a jump, but its last 2 races out, it's hit the board. It came in 3rd and 1st. It's also going down in distance. So one to probably throw in some Spicoli for your exotic wagers.
Moving on to the 6, the Bashard Manor Stakes. This is named after the rundown mall on Bardstown Road, I believe. I'm going to go with the 2, 5, and 6. Every one of these horses has won last time out.
Yeah.
Great 2-year-old horses.
Pretty impressive. Every horse has won its last time out, and I like the 2, 5 as well. 5 is the horse to beat.
Yeah, outside of the 5, go for the highest odds, because any one of these horses could win.
I like 2 and 3 as well.
Mo Diddley?
Hard work, clean living, and Mo Diddley. But 5 is definitely the horse to beat, in my opinion.
And I'll take the 6.
And the 6 is, 5 and 6 are your top choices, so you're not really getting much value out of that race.
Correct. Moving on to the 7th race. This one is a 1/8 on the turf for maidens, which is a horse that's never won before. I'm going to go, this is a big field, 18 horses. I'm sure the also eligibles won't get in. It'll probably be
12.
Down to 12, maybe 13. I'm going to go with the 2.
That's the horse I like the most in this race is the 2.
Well, how do you say it?
Sharm El Sheikh. A lot of Middle Eastern references in this program, or at least our picks. We're not funded by them, but basically, I like the 2 horse a lot because it's only 3 races it's raced in 2017. It's gotten better. That keeps being a point of emphasis with us. But also, since it's last time out, it's also ran 2 bullet workouts.
Bullets.
Bullet workout essentially is just out of all the horses that work out that same distance for a given morning,
Beefcakes.
it ran the best. So it came in first out of 89 horses. So I like the 2, as Sammy said.
You got Make America Great circled?
I like Make America Great.
I thought you were a Bernie guy.
Well, it's Trump's America, man.
True.
I like the 4-horse.
You just going with the 2-4?
Yeah, I mean,
wow.
Yeah, I like the 2 a lot.
I got a little too many circled on this one. I like the 2. I'll take the 9, Harlan Strong. Looks like it's got some good turf pedigree, so I'm going with that. I like the 10 as well. Can I get a pronunciation on the 10? I don't know how to say that. Sack on it?
I read it as suck on it.
Suck on it? We'll go with the 10, suck on it. And the 11, Iconic. And if for some reason also eligible, the 17, Fireball Shot gets in, hey, we'll have a quick round. What do you say? I'll get a...
Race number 8. I need some more time to look at this one. This is another young,
I got you, man.
Young race. So I'm not going to pick anybody just now. Maybe follow us on Twitter.
Ooh.
At the Off Track Pod.
Plug right there. That's a plug. I'll give you a little hint into who I like, though. The 8th race is 2-year-old fillies. I'm going to go with the 1, Sunny Skies. The 6, She's a Julia Gulia. And the 9, Amber's Patriot, which I don't know if Churchill Downs is messing with me or what's going on because it's July 4th weekend. But the trainer's name is John Hancock. And Amber's Patriot, you can't pick anything else besides that one.
I'm not even going to look at the race anymore. So.
Right. Yeah, and I got the 11 to follow it up just as maybe get a little price on that. Other than that, you got to go John Hancock.
Race number 9. I'll say what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to bet the favorite, which is the 7-horse Drop Dead Red. It's 5-2. It does have Corey Laundrie on board, who's a great jock at Churchill. But if you look at its races, a lot of bad performances, but its last time out, it ran a banger. So I'm always likely to throw out the outlier there. So I don't think he's going to match that 86 speed rating and victory by 9.5 lengths. So I'm not going to bet the 7. I like the 1 and the 2. I believe you do as well.
He's right. He's all over it. I don't like the 7, and I like the 1 too. But we got another one in there that I like that you don't.
Go ahead, bring that up.
I'm going with the 4. Anathella, I think is right. It's been very consistent. Has hit the board, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 9 times. And when I say hit the board, I mean first, second, or third, which is all we're aiming for. So I like the 4, the 1, 2, 4.
And then 2 has only ran 1 race in its life, and it was at Churchill.
In its life.
And it won by 1.5 lengths. So
yeah,
good play there.
Throw the 7 out. It's going to be like 4-5 or 3-2, and it's not worth it.
I don't think it'll be that high, but yeah, I'm not betting it.
We'll see. Moving on to the 10th, we got the Kelly Landing Overnight Stakes, purse of $70,000. Who you like?
I like Limousine Liberal.
So you're back on the Liberal train, eh?
Well, all of it.
Pick a side. That's all I'm saying. You can't go both sides.
Its last 7 races have all been graded stakes races, and I mean it's taken a little bit of drop in class here. It's won its last 2 out. It's had a pretty good record at Churchill, raced 5 times, won 3 of those races, came in second once. Like Limousine Liberal, and I like the Playa. My only hesitation about the Playa is the
game?
The 3 horses. Not the game. I can't hate the player or the game. But this is his first race in 2017, and we're already halfway through the year. So
yeah, and his last one was at Indiana Downs, which, I mean, I'm surprised that place still exists, but I like the 3, the player. It's gotten every race since it's been alive. It's gotten better, so I'm going to stick with Limousine Liberal with you. And I'm also going with the 14. Can I get a pronunciation on the 14?
Oh, I don't know. Weath?
Weath? It's Wyeth. Somebody help us out on that. I have no idea what it says. But yeah, I like the 14 to go along with the 3 and the 4 with the Playa Circle.
And the last race is the 11th, and I'm not going to bet that race. So.
I am going to bet this one. I got the 4 and the 10. So I like Hardly Seen Slim, which is a tongue tire, and
Twister.
Off-Road. Kind of like off-road, like off-track, you know?
Yeah,
I'll
true.
throw it in there.
Yeah.
Going with the 10.
So that does it for episode 2. Last day of Churchill's meet, so make it a good one.
Make it a good one.
We're going to come out with
Happy
a couple
4th
more.
of July, too. Happy 4th of July. We got
Happy
that.
4th. Happy 4th.
Red, white, and blue, baby.
We're going to
Must
come
be
out with a
blue
couple.
and
Can you let me talk?
My man. Go ahead.
We're going to come out with a couple more podcasts throughout the summer. And
Yeah, probably for like the Travers Stakes, maybe the Haskell.
one criticism was that some people just watched it, enjoyed it, but they don't really know much about betting, so probably going to have one about that as well.
Yeah, a
So,
little training wheels video, you know.
Yep.
Get the ball rolling a little bit for those who don't know.
well, I guess that does it.
Your turn to speak.
No, you got it now.
You sure?
Send us off.
I'm Sammy. This is Mitch. Adios, amigos.
Latro.